And we are live. Hello, hello, folks. Thank you for coming by today. How's everyone doing? I myself am having a fantastic weekend so far, actually. I have not been sleeping very well recently, though last night, I had a chance to finally get some rest, which was very good. So I had a lot of sleep and I got a nice amount of rest. I feel very refreshed today. I was able to go out and get some actual food in my belly, so that's good as well. And yeah, so I also had a very productive morning. I got a couple clips filmed for some other projects that I'm working on. Hello there, Bomber. Let's see if our lovely friend Streamlabs bot is up and running yet. It probably isn't. It usually takes a couple minutes for Streamlabs bot to get situated before we begin our streams. But not to worry, I will say a how do you do to you as well. Hope you're having a great time. So yes, I was able to get some filming done for some other projects. Still behind the scenes, still a little bit hush-hush on those. You won't see too much of that just yet, though those are all for things that are upcoming, and I'm very excited for the chance to share that with you folks when the time comes. I'm sure that everyone is going to love it. And of course, my ability to take part in events and things such as that are all very, very contingent on the wonderful donations that you folks have been making to me, which is super great. Again, like I said, I can't talk too much about what's in the works, but, the donations that I've received during streaming over the past couple weeks, I was able to use those to get some props, some recording equipment and things like that in order to make those things possible. So I'm very, very grateful to all of you who take the time out of your day to spend here with me, playing some games, having some fun, being animals on the internet. And we are about to dive into some more Subnautica Below Zero very, very soon. Let me just make sure that everything is set up. Also bear in mind the delay on the stream. I'm going to go ahead and put Subnautica up on the screen. Ta-ta, there we are. We'll get started in just a minute. I'm waiting to see if some more folks show up. And again, we are playing some more Subnautica Below Zero. A very fitting game for this time of year because it is very hot where I am. It is a hot, hot summer, and a lot of the time, first of all, it's too hot to just go outside and run around. I mean, I would be sweating my butt off if I did that. I would much prefer to spend it inside, playing video games and sharing those with all of you folks, though we cannot be together due to, of course, the current world situation. We can still have fun using the magic of technology. And it'll be just like we are hanging out together, playing some games. Hey Kay, nice to see you here. I am going to say a howdy do and see if our Streamlabs bot is up and running yet. And I even made sure to refresh it before I started today. Bear with me 1 second here. Okay, I refreshed it and it looks like, hey, there's Streamlabs deciding to show its little face. I'm doing great so far. You can go back after the stream is done and watch the recording. I talked a little bit about stuff that I have in the works, some plans that I have, and things that I was able to get done today due to all of the wonderful donations that folks have given me. I was able to record some stuff for the future, which hopefully everyone will be seeing very, very soon. Alright, I think now is as good a time as any to stick our noses back under the water as we dive back into Planet 4546b. Hey Xenomnia, nice to see you. Again, I really appreciate you just stopping by to wish me well on my stream. Have a great rest of your evening. Oh, and of course, you know, if you don't want to watch, you can always just have the stream open in a tab, muted in the background or something. That helps me as well because, you know, that helps keep the viewer numbers up for the metrics and the algorithms and all those kinds of things. So if, you know, I am always sharing games here that I particularly enjoy. I have a very eclectic taste in video games. If I'm ever playing something that's not to your particular taste, you know, you don't have to watch, but you can always leave the stream, have the stream open in a tab or in a browser window in the background. That just helps me out with the YouTube algorithm and all of that kind of stuff. And I will turn up the game volume a little bit as soon as it loads in. I just like to keep the volume low during my introduction so that y'all can hear me talk. Work tomorrow morning? That's no good. That's no good. Unfortunately, we do what we must, as always. So I hope you have a very nice day at work tomorrow. Or as nice a day as you can, you know, when you're working. Get some rest. Walk your doggy. All that fun stuff. She's loading. Oh, she's loading. There she goes. All right. There we go. Put that up for y'all. Things are going pretty well for me right now. Thank you for asking. Okay, so I believe... Alright, we got a bunch of titanium in here. Yeah, let's pop some of this in here. How are the batteries doing? We do have a battery that's fully charged, so let me take that out. There we go. Alright. So. We have a great deal more exploring to get done. We've already been to Delta Station. We know how to make a couple things.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We can make quite a bit of base stuff with the fabricator. However, there is one base part that I don't have yet, which is the foundation that really helps for building outdoor stuff. So, oh, and I also don't have any recipes for vehicles yet. Vehicles make it so much easier for the player to move around. Got a sea glide, that's about it. Keep my knife out. Hi, are you gonna steal from me? Yes, you are. Give me that back. Give it to me, please. Thank you. Thank you. And we can't go down too far just yet. Alright, so we've only got beacons for Delta Station and the pilot's last known position. Okay, okay, that's way, way deeper than we're going to be able to visit right now. But let's head in that direction anyway and see what we can find. There's a rock puncher. I can't remember if I scanned the rock punchers. I have. Right. Yes. I remember now. I did scan the rock punchers because I was remarking how they are designed like a mantis shrimp. Here, I have a bladderfish. Bladderfish, please. Thank you, bladderfish. What's this? You don't want me to get that titanium? There we go. Okay. Now, where is... Hi, there's a penguin. And a symbiote. That is a Cryptosuchus. I believe I have scanned a Cryptosuchus last time I was playing. They're honestly a lot scarier. I mean, they look a lot scarier than they are.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh, geez. Thank you, PDA. I forgot about breathing. These vents, I don't believe, can be scanned. Lithium is quite a valuable resource. Though I can't make anything with it yet, I am going to pick it up. I hear you behind me. I hear you. Alright, we got a ragged pitcher plant. Can I scan the lithium? No. Okay. Not a problem. Okay, it's starting to get a little bit deeper down there. Let me go up for a bit of air before I continue on. Thank goodness for that extended O2 tank. That really, really helps. Am I able to scan these vents? I am. They are fumaroles. When I get a free moment of time, back at the base or somewhere else that I can breathe, I will make sure to read.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
The descriptions. Hi, Nico. Let me say hi to you real quick. Nico. Hello, thank you so much for stopping by the stream. Now, have I been here before? There's a lot of lithium down here. And something wants to eat me. Oh, I have not been here. Ah, sweet. Tech for control room. That's awesome. I will absolutely use that. Nutrient block, very good. I don't think I had any of those on me right now. Scan this here fragment for the Sea Trucks aquarium module. Oh, I hear things. Oh, I hear things and I don't like them. Alright, and what you just saw me grab was a disc for the jukebox. So, you saw that I had made a jukebox. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to pop my head up.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen
Really
remaining.
quick. So, you saw earlier and in previous streams that a jukebox can be built in this game. Ah! Hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, hi, hello, hi. Don't worry, I'm not bothering you. I just want to look at this stuff. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please don't eat me. Please don't eat me. Oh, please. I said please. So, the fun thing about the Cryptosuchus is... Oh, God. The fun thing about the Cryptosuchuses is that they are actually quite docile. You hit them once or twice and they swim away and they leave you alone. However, you do need
Warning.
to hit
Passing
them
100 meters.
in order
Oxygen
to spook
efficiency
them.
decreased.
So that can be a little bit scary. For the player to do. But unlike some of the other fauna that you will come across in this game, they're pretty easy to avoid being attacked by. I'm just grabbing so much lithium, just all of the lithium. How is my inventory? I still have some space. I don't even need all this lithium yet. I might end up having to drop some of it.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Ugh, I see another Cryptosuchus up there. There's two of them, actually. Please don't eat me. I'm trying to breathe. That's just the Subnautica experience. Please don't eat me. I'm only trying to breathe. This is a new fish we've not scanned yet. It's a featherfish. So pretty.
New creature discovered.
Yay. And of course, as we discover new creatures, that is generally a good sign that we are entering a new biome. And look at that! Now this is a wonderful creature in this game. I'm gonna get right up and close to it. So this is a glow whale. Very big, so it takes a long time to scan. But they're so pretty. Look at that. Gorgeous. And look, it's opening its mouth to eat. Glow whales are Leviathan class life forms. Leviathans are generally quite dangerous. They're very big and they want to eat you. However, these glow whales, like this beauty we see right before us here, are harmless. Look at those little glow patches. I can interact with it too. Or I could. Hang on. Beautiful. Unfortunately, I am only a human, so I've got to get up to the surface so I can breathe. Looks like night has fallen. Let's follow this glow whale south towards the last known location of the pilot. Dodging Cryptosuchuses along the way.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay. I was trying to get down a little bit lower so that I could use the topography of the bottom as a landmark. I guess I can't scan this. It seemed like I would be able to. Here's this really weird looking fish called a Newt Fish. I can scan this. It's a blooming raindrop. That can't be scanned.
New creature discovered.
Yeah, it's a Newt Fish. Alright. I'm down pretty far. I'm gonna want to start heading up to get some oxygen. Because I don't see any oxygen plants around here, and that's no good. Very, very easy to lose track of time and space and just drown in this game. In the meantime, though, look at these beautiful... I'm going to pull my flashlight out so you can see, because unfortunately it's nighttime and it's snowing right now. But look at these beautiful lily pads. These are mature lily pads that you can just, like, run right around on them. That's so cool. Nico says, you look amazing as always. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You know, considering that I put the time and effort into getting into Fursuit for all these videos that I do. Oh, sure, I'll grab a hoopfish. Why not? That's just another featherfish. It's always nice when folks acknowledge and appreciate that. That looks like something I should be able to scan, doesn't it? It's kind of disappointing. Okay, we're gonna have to dive down a little bit farther in order to get to the last known position of this here pilot. That's just a table coral.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get right... Oh, that looks like something. Okay, I'm gonna try to get right above this. And now I'm gonna go straight up to take a breath of air. Okay. Oh, hear the glow whale? That's so cool. Hang on, I'm gonna save real quick. Okay, cool. And I'm gonna dive. Diving right for this glowing thing. I'm sure I'm gonna get a notification about how deep down I am. Seedling lily pad, cool. Oh, is that an oxygen
Warning,
plant?
passing 200
It's
meters.
not.
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Oh man, are there oxygen plants down here? I would hope so. I really don't see any though. I might have just hecked up.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay. I'm gonna try to make my way to the surface, but I highly doubt that I'll be able to.
Oxygen.
Yeah, I'm gonna drown, unfortunately. Oh well, it happens. I died and lost some belongings. That's okay though. I will pop out of here. F, yes. And we'll just load back into the save that I just made. Nico says I finally got around to playing the DLC for Horizon. Oh, Horizon Zero Dawn. That's awesome. I quite enjoy the DLC for that game. Are you all the way through it, or are you still playing the DLC? I don't want to talk about it too much in case of spoilers. Oop. Okay. So, no beating around the bush. I'm going to go straight for the last known location of the pilot. Still playing it. Okay, yeah. So that takes place up in the frozen north.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
And in that DLC, you get to spend some more time with the Banuk tribe. A very interesting group of people.
Warning, passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
something's trying to eat me. Probably a Cryptosuchus.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Detecting. Bow of an astronautical Soltrans vessel nearby. Vessel name, Mercury 2. Inoperative.
Interesting. Well, I am going to die, but the good news is I found something very interesting. So I think at this point we've discovered that I am not yet well equipped enough to dive down all the way to the last known location of the person. However, in that little ill-fated foray, I did discover that if I swim southeast of here, I will come across a crashed ship. So let's go there instead.
There is a large anomalous mass of rock that has broken away and risen above the surrounding terrain.
Huh. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Is this the anomalous piece of rock that you were talking about, PDA? Oh. Ooh. I'm feeling pretty loopy. So that's a creature called a lily paddler. And while they are harmless, what they can do, as you can see, is confound and befuddle the player. I got this very loopy, spacey effect going on right now. That's just a defense mechanism. They are harmless creatures, however, it's very easy to get turned around. So you do have to be careful.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, and just as Bomber is asking me a question about my Omega symbol, it looks like we have come across the Omega Lab. Could not have timed that any better myself.
Warning, passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Oh man. Please tell me there are oxygen plants around here. I don't know if there are. I am gonna book it for the surface because I don't want to die. Again, so close to an important discovery.
Warning,
So,
30
oh my god.
seconds of oxygen remaining.
Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Whew. Alright. Let me actually... Oh, is the game not going to let me jump up on this lily pad? Here. Let me try putting that away. Maybe I can jump up on this one. I just want to take a second. Okay, I'm going to have to pause the game because it won't let me get onto the lily pad. Bomber is asking if there's a significance to the Omega symbol that I'm wearing. There was, initially when I created my fursona, I chose the Omega symbol necklace as a point of personal significance. I no longer, how to put this? I no longer feel the same way as I did back then when I created my fursona, so I don't identify with the same meaning of the Omega symbol as it had back then. However, I do consider it a hallmark of Shetani's design, so I do wear the necklace even still. I feel like it's something that she is known for. Over the years, there have been various aspects of Shetani's design that have changed. when I created my fursona, I wasn't really sure about the best way to go about doing that. I thought that, everybody's character had to look different, and that the best way to make a character that looked different, especially for somebody like me, who was not going to be using tactics such as thank you, to the surface. Watch me find that there are actually oxygen plants down there, but they're just a little bit farther away, and I don't need to worry about that. So, as for a person like me, who does not use tactics such as unusual colorings or markings to differentiate my fursona, I thought that the way that I had to do that was by focusing on accessories and clothing and stuff like that. Over time, I found, as I, grew more into Shetani, let me eat some of that antennae fruit. That'll definitely help me. And yeah, I can drink some water too. Fantastic. Over time, I noticed that folks were leaving certain design elements out when drawing Shetani. Yet even so, she was still recognizable as herself.
100 meters.
So over the
Oxygen
years,
efficiency decreased.
the approximately 9 years that I have been in the furry community so far, Shetani's design got a little bit more streamlined and a little bit more pared
Passing
down.
200 meters.
Oh,
Oxygen
I can
efficiency
scan
greatly
something.
decreased.
I can scan a bulkhead. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to play the audio clip. I need to get out of here. Here. You know what? Let me just focus on breathing. And it looks like Nico has requested a cheetah fact in the chat
30
here.
seconds of oxygen
We've got
remaining.
cheetah fact number 22. Cheetahs quite literally run themselves to exhaustion. They expend a great deal of energy on the chase and must rest immediately after making a kill. Other predators take advantage of this to steal the cheetah's prey while it is recovering. Cheetahs are built for speed and speed only. Every part of their body is designed for getting oxygen to their muscles for them to run. They don't have a lot of physical strength. They don't have a great deal of stamina. So other predators who are very well aware of this will take advantage, wait for a cheetah to catch or bring down prey, and then they'll swoop in and steal it out from under the cheetah's nose while the cheetah is panting and exhausted and hasn't yet recovered from expending all of that energy on the hunt. Looking for that audio log. Here it is.
We've studied the first corral bacteria samples from the specimen. Results are promising. We were able to stimulate rapid multiplication of cells in a controlled environment, resulting in the creation of several different mutations with potentially useful applications. Think of the possibilities. Life-saving treatments, genetic research. It could be a window to understand the evolution of life on this planet. The findings could move us forward by years. We recommend a wider study, using samples collected from a greater variety of sites around the original pustules. We trust you will provide the necessary security to do so. The Leviathan site must be protected.
Alright, so here's a water filtration machine. I can't recall who had asked about it last week, or whether they are still in the chat right now. But yep, the water filtration machine can be used to filter ambient water out.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
So the player does not need to worry on, rely solely on creating water from bladderfish or picking up castaway bottles that lay around. I'm definitely going to be
Oxygen.
building one of those in my base as soon as I get a chance. I thought that was the quick save button. I guess not. I was able to quick save last time I was playing. Now I can't. I don't know what gives. Excuse me. The glow whale. I need to keep diving down here to the Omega Lab. Nico says, thank you so much. I presume that was in relation to me sharing the cheetah facts. You are quite welcome. Okay. I find it so hard to believe that the player is down this deep, and yet they don't provide oxygen plants in this area. Interesting game design. Trying to make it to the surface. This is very much a
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
quick dive mission. Oh, you can see a glow whale breaching in the back there. That's pretty cool.
Investigation notes. Omega Lab was first breached by heavy impact, perhaps from a sea track modified with some sort of battering implement.
Huh.
A localized explosive charge was then released and detonated from a distance. Lab equipment was damaged to the point of inoperability, and all live specimens were destroyed. No personnel was injured. Samples have been collected for analysis to determine whether any bacteria escaped. It is, however, unlikely. The heat of the charge should have boiled everything within a 10-meter radius.
That's very interesting. So it seems like someone destroyed the Omega Lab on purpose. They smashed into
30
it
seconds of oxygen remaining.
with a sea truck or other similar type of equipment. And they chose to do so
Oxygen.
at a time and in a way that everything in the lab was destroyed, but all the people survived. Very suspicious. I'm going to have to reload a save. Yeah, I have no problems. I have no qualms about reloading saves in a game like this. I am very much a casual gamer. Savvy Wolf, hello! Thank you for stopping by the stream. The game is currently loading in, so I cannot type. Now I can type, and I can wish you a nice hello. I didn't mean to save, but that's fine. So thank you very much for stopping by the stream. I'm not sure if you've been here before. If not, my name is Shetani. I am playing the
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Thank you, PDA. I'm not playing the Outer Worlds. I am playing Subnautica Below Zero, which is a very cool ocean exploration alien game.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Just let me in the building. Thank you. Man, it took a while to scan that. I'm gonna have to leave. And actually, it looks like I might have to change out the battery in my Sea Glide pretty soon. So you can feel free to chat with me and all the other folks here in the chat as much as you want. I have a ton of fun chat commands that you can use in order to make your chat experience more exciting, and you can even utilize those to do a bunch of crazy and weird stuff. You earn per points simply by watching the stream as well as being active in the chat. If you'd like, you can just type !lurk if you want to hang out and lurk and chill, that's fine. Otherwise, you can type !store to see all of the fun and interesting things that you can redeem using your per points. Make me do stuff, make things pop up on the screen. It's all very exciting. Okay. Let me out. Thank you. Subnautica Below Zero is a great game that I enjoy very, very much. So essentially what I'm doing right now is just trying to scan and glean as much of this Omega Lab technology as possible. This is going to help increase my base building capabilities, giving me a ton of more stuff that I can build and will make my my time here on Planet Force 546b a lot cozier and a lot easier.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
After all, Robin is not going to leave until she finds out what happened to her sister Sam.
Warning, passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
There's something in here I didn't scan. Where is it? I saw it. Oh, nuclear waste disposal.
If you could get me a drink of water.
Alright, hang on there a second. I am gonna get up to the surface and breathe before I address that redeem. Yes, Van! Hello, and yes, those are giant water lilies. Let me get up to the surface so that I can breathe. And we can take a look at their databank entry. Indigenous life forms, flora of course, sea flora, and they are lily pads. Let's look at the mature lily pad. Once the rising lily pad breaches the surface, its sealed fan slowly releases, causing the leaf to unfurl into a large, flat circle that floats atop the surface of the water. Despite its size, the mature lily pad is able to float due to surface tension. And there's also a separate entry for the seedling lily pad. The first stage of their life cycle is precarious as the seedling begins to root itself firmly to the seabed. The seedling is surrounded by a cluster of smaller seedlings that will form the lattice branching structures of the mature lily pad. Seedling lily pads require rich soil atop bedrock and constant exposure to sunlight. So the lily pads can only grow where there is sun. Oh right, I almost forgot. Nico did redeem a drink, so I will have to take a sip of water and remain hydrated. Speaking of that water filtration system that I mentioned earlier, it is important to drink water in real life as well as in Subnautica. Oh, hang on, I missed. Let me get that straw a bit further into my paw. There we are. I got my water here in the stream as usual. I always drink water when I am fursuiting for the maximum hydration and minimum interference with other substances. What's everybody else drinking today? And Van says, I want one so bad. A lily pad? Yeah, they're pretty cool looking.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
It would be really, really neat to have like a pond in my backyard so that I could have lily pads and
Warning.
fish.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Stuff like that. Okay, this is the room that the vehicle crashed into. I don't think there's anything else in there. Okay, there are some bedrooms. I'm definitely going to need to take some time to explore. But before I do that, I do need to breathe. And it looks like last time I was playing, I pinned a piece of copper wire and an advanced wiring kit. I can't remember what I needed those to build. And not a moment too soon, the power has run out in my Sea Glide. Thankfully, I can switch it out with this battery that I found down there. Van says, we have small lily pads in our pond and they make it look so idyllic. Oh, yes. And plus, do you ever have frogs sitting on them? I always wondered if frogs actually sat on lily pads the way they do in cartoons and stuff. Okay, we'll scan the information about Dr. Danielle. We'll scan her bed. Grab that picture. Aw, there's Sam and Danielle. But unfortunately, I do need to get out here to get some air before we can continue exploring in that room. Nico's drinking water. Van is drinking water. Though Van might indulge in an energy drink since they are nice and icy. Today is a great day for that. I don't know about your neck of the woods, but where I live, it is super duper hot. I have the AC running right now because being in Fursuit, without that, I would probably die. Hopefully you can't hear it too much
Warning.
in the background.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I have a pretty good audio setup here, thanks to this headset, which was so kindly gifted to me
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency
by
greatly
a
decreased.
stream viewer a couple months back. Oh my god, thank you. I just want to go through the door. And here is Vin's room. Scan Vin's bed. Grab that PDA.
Danny's not here, I'm afraid.
That's okay. It's you I wanted to see. What's that you're working on?
Just a sketch for a piece I want to make. Slacking off. Don't tell the boss lady.
I won't.
Oh shit.
It's beautiful. What is it?
I'm doing a series inspired by bacteria. Mutant beauty. Life, death, risk. You know, that kind of thing.
What's this one? It looks like Rob, but Vin, is this a mutation?
It's just an art project.
You know you're doing that thing with your neck, like when you're trying to bluff an alien intruder.
Right, fine. Fine. I've had it lying.
Are you mutating Corabacterium from the frozen Leviathan here in this lab?
Please, don't ask me any more questions.
I don't think I need to.
Uh-oh. Vin got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. And by hand in the cookie jar, I mean developing mutations of Kara. That's no good. And you just saw me sticking it through and managing to not die. Come on. I would like to enter the door, please. Thank you. Got a PDA. Is there anything else in here that I can scan? Oh, I can scan the glass dome to make a multi-purpose room. Nice. Oh my god, I can't say. Yeah, unfortunately, you cannot scan that health pack generator on the wall. The fabricators were a thing in Subnautica. In Subnautica Below
Warning.
Zero, they are
30
not.
seconds of oxygen remaining.
You have to make one from the general fabricator. In Subnautica, there was a health pack fabricator that you could just stick on the wall and it would just pop out a health pack every couple of minutes. It looks like in this game they wanted the player to be a little bit more hands-on with the creation of the health packs. Van says, we also have a heat wave. If this keeps up, we're going to have sandworms
Warning.
moving in soon, I
Passing
swear.
100 meters.
Ooh, I hope
Oxygen
not.
efficiency decreased.
Do I have... Aw. I'm very silly and I didn't bring a beacon with me. Oh well. Oh, I can scan this. Lily pad route. I wonder if there's anything else down there that I've missed. I will want to come back there when I'm better equipped, just to do another once-over and make sure that I didn't forget any technologies. I will also want to come back with a beacon so that I can mark its location. I did kind of stumble across it accidentally. I hope I'm able to find this place again.
Warning. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Oh, what's this? Looks like a path of lights. That might have been intended to help the player find the Omega Lab if they came in from a different direction than straight down. Very useful. I'm going to continue exploring. I've got about 74%. It's so hard to tell if the light is on sometimes. I've got about 74% power left in my Sea Glide. As long as I have enough to get home, I should be good. I'm going to keep exploring in this area, see what else I can come across. Here is a critter that I don't think I've scanned yet.
Warning. Passing 100 meters.
It's a
Oxygen
Squid Shark.
efficiency decreased.
Achoo! Squid Shark obtained. Is that a piece of technology? It is. Though there's a Squid Shark squawking around behind me. Another module piece. Sea Truck Aquarium module piece. And I gotta get some air and hopefully avoid getting eaten. Squid Shark, yes. Now that I have some free time to breathe, let's take a moment to learn about the Squid Shark. Since Nico asked. Carnivores. Squid Shark. A Leviathan class predator. Remember, I was mentioning those Leviathans earlier. However, on the smaller side of the scale, with complex squid-like adaptations which allow it to hunt a wide range of prey. It expels swallowed seawater through vents on either side of its body, providing slow and steady jet propulsion or terrifying bursts of speed. An internal jaw can be extended and
Dangerous
clamped
weather
down
approaching.
around small
Seek
prey,
shelter.
dragging them inside the mouth hole. See that right there? Two blue electrified tentacles drag beneath its body, used to perform hit-and-run attacks on larger, slower targets, subduing them over time. Assessment of void. Most definitely. Alright, I am very thirsty. So I'm gonna start heading back towards the home base because I need to take a couple bladderfish, generate myself some water. Maybe I'll set up another room on the base, put a water filtration unit. Yeah, I know. Look, we'll be home in 1,000 meters, and then I can seek all the fluid intake I want. Oh, yes, it is much smaller than the Reaper Leviathan from Subnautica. Oh, it's a spinnerfish. Oop. I've already scanned those, but I'll grab one just in case. Hi, glow whale. Hello. What's my inventory? Oh, I got some stuff. I got space for some stuff. Okay, we're coming back on those purple vents. I've mentioned earlier that Subnautica does not have an undersea map like some other video games. It kind of just gives you that compass up at the top of the screen and that's it. However, I find that this works for Subnautica because the player relies on landmarks and visual indicators to know where they are. For example, right now I'm passing the purple vent area, which I had come across when I was going towards the Omega Lab. So from this, I know that I'm heading in the right direction and I'm heading home. And it won't be much longer now till I get there. That looks like a thing I can scan. It's not. Sadness. I'm just picking up a little bit of salt deposit as I go so that I can cure some fish and have food with me for the next time I head out. There's another little featherfish. There's a rock puncher. Hello, rock puncher. I think the rock punchers are cute. Rock punchers can hurt you, but only if you bother them. It's very easy to avoid getting attacked by a rock puncher in this game. Hi, Cryptosuchus. Oh, that's a heat vent bubbling up. See that? Ooh, hot down there. Too hot. Too hot for me right now, at least. Oh, okay, Cryptosuchus. Yes, you're very scary. This looks like a piece of technology. Have I scanned it? It's a sea truck fragment. Well, I did get a little more titanium from that, so that's good.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Immediately? Oh shit, that actually reduced my fluid intake. Let me hurry home. I'm also keeping an eye out for any plants along the way that might increase my fluid, but I doubt I'll come across any in time. Okay. Do I have a bladderfish on me? Well, even if not, let me try to grab one. Okay. Getting inside.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. And drink.
Vital
Okay.
signs stabilizing.
Phew. Now that I will end, yeah, I only had that one bladderfish. Do I have any stored water? I don't. That's no good. I should probably take care of that. Let me put up another locker first. Okay, so I've scanned an exterior grow bed where you can grow plants. Here's a water filtration machine. However, there won't be very much space in here to put that. I'd like to add another room to my base before I do so. And we've got just a whole bunch of interior stuff for the base now. I am going to build another locker. I'm going to put it right over there. And yet another locker. I like to do my lockers in pairs. I need some more titanium and quartz to build it. Oop, nope, sorry. There we go. And it looks like while I was concentrating on playing the game, Nico gave me a little pet. Thank you so much for that. Dump all my stuff in here. Alright. Let's see. We got a couple batteries to put in here. Beacon. Copper ore and titanium. Okay. Not too hard. I've got titanium here. Do I have any copper ore? I have one piece of copper ore that I can use to make a beacon.
Seek fluid intake.
Right. I gotta drink some more water, so let's head outside and see if we can't grab any bladderfish. Like that one. I am going to take a couple minutes to just catch a whole bunch of bladderfish. Like this one. And this one. Ooh. Looks like we have another redeem going on here. That was the play of the game redeem of me in my carbon fiber diva cosplay from Overwatch. I absolutely love cosplaying in my fursuit. Though I no longer play Overwatch, Diva is a character that I greatly enjoy from that game. I brought my Diva cosplay around to a couple conventions in the past, though I haven't really worn her in public too much. Hopefully, when conventions pick back up again, I will have another option and opportunity to cosplay Diva. There were a couple friends of mine that I unfortunately never got an opportunity to do some fursuit photo shoots with. They wanted to take shoots with me in my Diva bodysuit. So hopefully, you know, I'm so excited for it to be safe to go to conventions again. And, you know, see all my friends, get to have really great experiences with them. I've decided that, you know, at this time, never going to say never because things may change, but at this time, I plan to return to conventions in 2022. I know that depending on one's location, some furry cons are indeed having in-person events scheduled for the latter portions of this year. However, I just don't think that that's very safe even now. So my plans are to attend those next year. I recently did a Q&A on my social media. I do one of those every couple months or so just for fun. One of the questions that I had been asked was, what is the next convention that you intend to attend once it becomes safe for you to do so? I think the next con that I'll be going to is very likely to be Anthrocon. However, I would love to be able to go to Vernal Equinox. So, depending on the situation, we'll see which of those cons I get the chance to run around at next. Nico is gonna make dinner, make pizza. Very cool. Good luck with your pizza. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at this base I've got here so far. Let me put something on this side of it. Stick an eye compartment on there. Hopefully, if the game lets me. There we go. Alright, and we'll stick another room on here. Oh, I need a little more titanium. Don't worry, I got plenty of that. Pick up some quartz too while I'm at it. Yeah, unfortunately I can't build it from in here. I will have to go back out to finish building that room. Okay, so now we got another multi-purpose room going on here. Actually, I'm thinking, what if I put an X compartment in here? Here we go. And now we put another eye compartment off of here. And now we put another multi-purpose room. Base building is so much fun. I love base building. Grab a butt ton of titanium, run back out here. Finish this up. Okay. Now, one thing that you do need to note, make note of when base building in Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero. If you noticed while I was building, it said something like the hull integrity was decreasing. The hull integrity is something that you do need to pay attention to, because if it gets low enough, your base will pop holes in it and water will start coming in, and that's absolutely no good. So remember how I said earlier that lithium is a rare material that is quite useful. Lithium is used to make these reinforcements. And watch when I finish building this. There we go. +7 to base hull strength now, 10 plus 10.3. So you always want to keep on top of your base hull integrity. It can be very easy when you're caught up in the moment and you're, building a base and you're making it look really cool. It can be very easy to get caught up in that and lose track, and then your whole base goes up in smoke. So this room I have right now is like the entrance to my base. I think I I think this one, straight back from the entrance, I'm going to make this like my bedroom. This here is going to be, I think this is going to be like the kitchen. So I'm going to put a water filtration unit. I'm going to put that right there. I need titanium, copper wire, and aerogel. Well, I've got some titanium I can chuck in there. Copper wire I don't have, and I don't know if I can make that. I'm gonna have to check my lockers for copper. I'm also gonna try and organize this a little bit better. I know in this one I was trying to put like plant materials and collectibles, so I'm gonna do some of that. Oh, I don't need all these flares. Why was I holding so many flares? I don't need those at all. Anything useful in here? I got some fish. And no. So I'm gonna have to go out and get some more copper so I can finish building that. Let's see if there are other things that I can build right now. Van asks, the base HP can be lowered by reckless building or also by other factors? No, it's just reckless building as far as I'm aware. Thank God the creatures in this game don't attack the player's base. So that's not something that you need to worry about. I like Danielle's bed. I like the colors. Red and black are my favorite. Just like the Carbon Fiber Diva cosplay that I just that just appeared on the screen, thanks to Nico redeeming that play of the game animation. I'm gonna need to build some aerogel. Yeah, there's a reason that I enjoy. You need a gel sack, and you need rubies for that. Gel sacks I have yet to come across. And I don't think I've come across a ruby either. So it may be a while, unfortunately, until we get to see the water filtration machine completed. I'm gonna have to find some gel sacks. It's not a problem, though. I would like to be better equipped before I head out on my next excursion. I'm gonna do a little bit of fishing. But yeah, I don't think... Now, granted, I've never actually, like, crashed a vehicle into my base, but I do not believe the bases can be damaged by external forces. It's just... unfettered building. Here's a sea glide fragment, which I don't need, but that will give me some very helpful titanium. Here's a piece of copper. I did need that. Let's see if there's any more limestone around here that I can mine for copper. In the meantime, snatching up some peepers. Peeper, peeper. Peeper, please. Peeper, you are such a fish. Come to me. I desire you. Peepus. Peepingtons. Let's talk a little bit about sustenance. So, different fish have different nutritional values. Let me pull some of the fish that I had in my containers out so that I can show you. Oh yeah, those are just some eggs. More salt, like titanium, and a little building material. I know I chucked a couple more fish in here, so let me take those, take that. Throw the lead in there that I don't need right now. So each fish has a different sustenance that it provides. Can cure some different kinds of fish and figure that out. However, you don't know until you look at the fish. But you can guess based on the base qualities of the fish. So like a boomerang gives you a +8 food. Bladderfish only gives you a +6. Generally, eating a fish will give you negative H2O, so you want to pay attention to that. Hoopfish is not very nutritious. That only gives you a +4. Spinnerfish gives you a +8, the same as the boomerang. A symbiote only gives you a +4. They're not very good to eat either. Arctic peepers are the best. They give you a +12. Newt fish is 8. A featherfish is only 4. So out of all of the fish in the game that we've come across at this point, the peeper is the most nutritious and the fish that we would really want to be cooking. Or curing, in my case. I prefer to cure the fish because they last longer. You do not need to worry about them going bad if they are cured. So I'm going to cure some Arctic peepers. I'm not going to cure a bladderfish. That's kind of a waste. Though I will use them to filter and make a little bit of water because, yeah, I could stand to have a snack and a drink right now. Van asks, talking about cosplay, if money weren't a factor, do you have a cosplay you would like to do next? Oh, yes. There are so many cosplays that I would love to do. I have a ton of cosplay ideas rattling around in the old noggin at any given time. The current situation of the world has put a bit of a damper on that. Without conventions to go to and places where I can meet up with photographer friends, my motivation to create cosplays has been lessened, though I'm excited to get back into cosplaying as soon as possible. I tend to not announce which cosplays I plan to do ahead of time. I like to keep it a surprise, and that also makes it a lot easier for me because people can be a little bit entitled, and, you know, if you say you're going to cosplay Little Red Riding Hood, and you never do it, you know, people will keep messaging me like, hey, you know, you said you were going to do that Little Red Riding Hood cosplay. When are you going to do that? Hey, it's been a while. You're cosplaying all these other characters, and you promised you would do Little Red Riding Hood, blah, blah, blah. So I just try to avoid that as much as possible. Hey there, you little rock puncher. Hi. Hey. Oh, you're going to steal my knife. Go ahead. Oh no! That rock puncher totally punched the shit out of that sea monkey. Please give me my knife back. Thank you. Nature at work. Gonna grab another peeper. I'm gonna see if I can locate a bladderfish. A lot of peepers. No bladdyfish so far. Peeper! Peeper, come back! Thank you. Even with the Sea Glide, they are very crafty critters, and it's so easy for them to get away from you. Okay. I think... Oh, let me get one more bladderfish going. Nice. Alright, I think I'm going to take a little bit more of a drink. And then I should be ready to go out on another excursion. Dan says, yeah, it's the same with art. Yeah, definitely. I also read something recently that stated that it's not really a good idea to announce your plans to create works publicly, because then you get the same, same dopamine rush from just making the announcement that you would from actually doing the thing. And then, you know, you never get around to making it, which I find is something that has happened in my own case. So, yeah. I'm gonna put a tank in here in my bedroom. I need 2 pieces of glass to make it, and to make glass, you need quartz, I believe. Let's make some, yep, glass. I'm gonna need a little bit more quartz to finish this. I think I have enough quartz rattling around in one of these here lockers. Yeah, I do. Let me try to keep everything. Oh, what's in here? Nothing? Yeah. I'm gonna try to keep everything slightly organized. Put this extra salt in here, this extra titanium. Oh wait, actually I think I need the titanium to build the tank. I don't need that silver ore, nor all of this lithium. Okay. So I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna grab one of each of the fish that I have so far. Newt Fish. Ta-da! Aquarium! And look! You can put fish in the aquarium. Oh, I can't put a Newt Fish in there. That's weird. I guess a Newt Fish doesn't survive in an aquarium. You know, there are some fish that can't be kept in captivity. It seems that the Newt Fish is one of those fish. So the aquarium is just a decorative thing in the game. These fish are going to swim around in here. They will not breed or anything like that. It is possible to breed fish in Subnautica. However, you need a different container for that, which I have not come across the blueprints for yet. It'll be a bit of a while until I do so. I got 4 bottles of water on me. I've got 5 peepers. I am going to switch out the battery in... Let's switch out the battery in my scanner. And how is... Oof. You know what? I'm gonna discharge the battery from that. This needs battery. So I'm gonna go ahead and charge this one as well. And I'll just take a second or two to do some organizing. And I can run around outside and catch some more fish while I wait for no power. Oh yeah, I know, no power. Thank you. I'm gonna just run around outside, catch some more fish while I wait for those batteries to charge up a little bit more. Van says, let's all cross our fingers that next year we can have some in-person cons again to cosplay. Heck yeah. That's a cool structure over there. You know, I shouldn't go too far from the base because I don't even have power in my scanner. Look at those penguins hunting. Oh yeah, let me show you something fun. Fun in quotation marks. I'm going to save the game real quick because I want to show you this. So if you look in the databank entry for penguins, the baby penguins. Penguin. Young penguins tend to huddle on dry land awaiting their next meal. Consume almost exclusively fish regurgitated by the adults in the huddle. They stay to the center of the huddle to stay warm and out of the wind. If separated from the huddle, the adults will become agitated and begin searching for their young penguins. So please don't do this. Assessment harmless. So in case you didn't believe that, if you pick up a penguin, the adults do start attacking you. So I'm going to go ahead and let that little baby go. Be free, little penguin. And it's okay. I let the baby go, so all is forgiven. And now I can just walk around and look at them. I got so startled the first time that happened because I saw pick up penguin and I'm like, oh my god, yeah, I can pick it up. And then the parents just started coming at me. I'm trying to give you your baby back. Thank you. And there you go. The minute you give the baby back, all is forgiven. Though I will need to heal now because of my foolishness. So I'm going to need to go back to the home base, and I'm going to need to create myself another health pack. Because I don't want to be running around out there without a health pack. Not very smart.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's see. I will need some fiber mesh for that. And I need creep vine to make fiber mesh. Let's check on the batteries. This one's already charged up. Goody good. Pop a battery into that. I actually won't even need that to power myself. I can just chop off some of this here creep vine. My base is well situated on the borders of a few different biomes, so there are a lot of resources around here. I can make 2 pieces of fiber mesh. So I'm going to make 2 first aid kits. And 96% is good enough for me. I'll take this battery back. This one's at 86. I got an empty one in here I can charge. Load this in. And let me just take the 88% one just in case. Gonna save real quick. Ugh, and it's nighttime. If I had a bed, I could sleep in order to speed up time, but I don't. So I'm just gonna have to swim around a little bit more. Over here you can see the backside of the water filtration machine that I'm in the middle of building. It's got this port and this grate here. It sucks the water in from the outside and it filters that into salt and water. No, I don't want to switch the battery out. Thank you. I just wanted to turn the light off.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
That oxygen plant just conveniently bloomed right in front of my eyes. Johnny is here. Hi, Johnny. Ho, Johnny. And hi, Johnny. Hello. I am playing Subnautica Below Zero right now. It's a very fun game. Don't know if you have managed to catch any of my stream of it so far, but I have just popped the information into the chat right now. So you can use that to learn a little bit more about the game that I'm playing. It is an undersea game. It takes place on a space planet. If you are afraid of ocean, if you have thalassophobia, or if you're scared of like the dark and depths and things like that, I would not recommend watching this stream. Otherwise, we are more than happy to have you here. You can feel free to chat with me and other folks if you would so like. Otherwise, you can just type !lurk to hang out and chill while the stream is going on. If you would like to engage with me and your fellow viewers, I have a ton of fun chat commands. You can type !commands to see all of the interesting and engaging things that you can do in the chat. also earn per points simply from watching the stream as well as being active in the discussion. Type !store to see what you can redeem all of your per points for and make me do crazy stuff. You can make things pop up on the screen. It's a load of fun. I highly recommend it. Oh, I haven't been over here before. A blueprint for a rebreather. That's pretty cool. And it looks like there is something flashing over there. I should probably go check that out, wouldn't you say? Hey, it's that SOS signal from before. Let's see if we can figure out where it's coming from. Oh, wow. Yeah, this looks like a distress call if I've ever seen one. It is a pretty game. You're absolutely right. Unknown Worlds Entertainment put a lot of effort into making this game look great. Whoa. That's pretty cool. Now, as a person who has played Subnautica, the game's predecessor, I am very well familiar with what this location is. However, for anybody who may not have played the game, this is a precursor site. So there was an intelligent race of aliens on this planet before humans ever landed here, and they built a lot of stuff. They were wiped out by the Kara Plague. This is one of the structures that they created, and it looks like there is a distress signal coming from inside. Is one of them still alive? Do they need help? Let's find out.
Sanctuary power critical.
Hello? Is someone there?
In a manner of speaking. We're running out of time.
Oh. Oh, hello. It's a little alien robot. Oh, come back. I wasn't done scanning you. Come back. Okay, well, I'm gonna go this way.
What is all this?
Seeking emergency storage medium.
I can help you better if you show yourself.
If we could show ourselves, we would not need storage.
You mean you don't have a physical presence? Are you one of them? An architect?
Storage medium identified. We will be lost unless we find a new host. Can you help?
Can you use my PDA for storage?
You are not with the group from before. Your cybernetic components bear their signal.
Altera? No, my equipment is, borrowed.
It will have to do.
So yeah, the alien robot. This device is of alien origin, although its design is relatively simple. Purpose. Its low threat level is at odds with the advanced technology apparently available to its designers, suggesting it was intended more to patrol alien facilities and repair damaged infrastructure than to deter invaders. Design. Despite its simple design, the construction is quite elegant in its minimalism. 4 electromagnetic legs allow it to traverse floors, walls, and ceilings with reasonable speed and appear to be replaceable. Internally, there are a few moving parts, rendering this construct energy efficient and resistant to wear over time. A rechargeable ion-based power reserve ensures it continues to operate. So that's pretty darn cool. It's got a very low threat level. They don't really attack you unless you hit them first. I'm gonna take a drink of water, and yeah, I can eat a peeper. So, looks like the alien mentioned something about needing a storage medium, and that they would die if they didn't have one. Well, Robin's got a ton of technology, so hopefully she would be able to assist and have the alien use some of her storage medium, right? Oh man, Van, your laptop is overheating. That's no good. Yeah, being in the Subnautica world, it would be nice and cool. I hope you managed to cool that down. Yeah, that's no good. I remember when I had a laptop, it would get so hot it would burn my legs sometimes. Ion cube. So this is a green mineral substance. It has no entry on the periodic table and an unprecedented ability to store huge amounts of ionic energy within it. Likely grown artificially, cubic appearance suggests it has been cut from a larger deposit. Each cube contains the equivalent ionic energy of 5 kilotons of TNT. Under the right conditions, the energy could be released in a controlled manner, likely used as batteries, but would require a substantial power source to be recharged. So, ion cubes are a resource that you can come across from the precursor aliens. They're very, very helpful, and you can make some really funky technology with them. They are non-renewable, so you do have to be careful with your usage of the ion cubes. I wonder if you could get like a bowl of ice or something and put it underneath your laptop, help cool it off a little bit. That might help.
How long have you been stored here?
Longer than hoped. Warning. Sanctuary power. Critical. Our data can be downloaded from the terminal. We may speak more once the transfer is complete.
Yes, okay. Hurrying.
Okay, sounds good to me. Doesn't look like there's much else here in this room other than this here terminal. Yeah. Go ahead and plug that storage medium on in.
Storage medium accepted. Brace for transfer.
Brace?
Oh boy.
What's happening?
Transfer.
Well,
Transfer complete. How do you feel?
Why do you sound like you're inside my head?
The facility identified hospitable capacity within your cerebral cortex.
You are in my head? I offered you my PDA! Get out!
Oh no. Does your kind perceive a boundary between cybernetic and organic components?
My mind is not a component.
You sound angry. We will allow you a moment to process.
yeah, humans aren't too
Don't you
keen
go
on that.
silent on me. Hello?
Oh, that's not good.
This is not happening. That's the explanation. It's not happening.
Sorry to say, Robin, it is happening. So, unfortunately, or fortunately for Robin, she now has an alien just like hanging out inside of her head. Yeah, so the Architect Containment Cube, basically, it just suspended the Architect in animation until they could find a suitable host. Once a stored consciousness has been transferred out of the cube, the component parts will become inert. Without witnessing and carefully observing the backup process, it is difficult to ascertain how the transfer works and whether or not the process is truly lossless. So the architects had developed a method of preserving their own consciousnesses over time. Flame Battle is here. Hi, Flame Battle. Welcome to the stream. If you would like me to call you something else, feel free to let me know. I am Shetani. I don't believe I've seen you here before, so hello and welcome. I am currently playing Subnautica Below Zero, which is a first-person action, adventure, and exploration game from Unknown Worlds Entertainment. It takes place on an alien planet under the sea. So if you're scared of things like the dark or depths or ocean creatures, this game might not be a good idea for you. Otherwise, you are more than welcome to stay here, hang out, and see what's going on. I've put the information about the game that I am playing in the chat. That should be popping up right about now to let you know more about how you can help select the games that I play in the future. Oh my god, that one was upside down. Did you see that? So yes, if you want to just hang out and chill, you can type !lurk in the chat. Otherwise, you are more than welcome to discuss anything and everything with me, as well as your fellow viewers. You earn per points simply by watching the stream, as well as being active in the chat. And you can redeem your per points for all sorts of fun and exciting things. You can type !store at any time to see what you can do with all of your points. Make me do weird stuff, make things pop up on the screen, make the game harder for me. It's all kinds of things like that. So yeah, I hope you have a good time. And to get things started, something that I always ask newcomers to the stream is, how did you find out about me? I'm always very, very interested to know. Gonna do a little quick save here.
Warning, passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Okay. And yeah, as you can see, the SOS is no longer going off. Because, well, the alien no longer needs rescue. They are inside of Robin's head. What exactly that means for poor Robin remains to be seen. Right now, what I'm trying to do is just get the heck out of here. I see some more technology on the way down here, so I'm going to scan this. Oh, where did it go? I just saw it. There it is. Just a sea truck fragment. Oh, Subnautica is your favorite series, and that's how you found the stream. Oh, that's awesome. I'm assuming you already have, but just in case you haven't, have you played Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero? Oh, that's a big boy. Ow! Heck! Spiky trap. Yeah, it looks like a squid shark is out. Get off of me, you. Oh man, that's no good. I gotta get out of here ASAP. Hang on, let me heal. Oh man, the squid shark is up there. Oh! Yes, there's a lot of danger.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
In 4546B. And it is very easy to find yourself.
Oxygen.
Oh man. Are there any oxygen plants around here? Oh my god, there's one. Can I make it? Can I make it? Can I make it? Can I make it?
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh. I don't think I can make it to the surface from here though. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. Let's see if I can make it.
Oxygen.
I believe. I'm just gonna swim straight up. Crush fingers. Yeah. Whew. Okay. That was harrowing. But you are used to things like that happening if you play Subnautica. I'm glad to see that you've played both the games and you enjoy them. They are games that I greatly enjoy myself. My favorite parts are the exploration and the scanning of all the sea creatures. That's one of the best things. That's one of the best parts of Subnautica for me. I also like the base building. I'm sure that you know Flame Battle because you've played both games, but the base building was greatly improved in Below Zero, which I was super excited for. There's so much more cool stuff that you can make in your bases now. Really make them feel more like a home, which is interesting because Robin kind of spends less time on the planet
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
than Riley did in the first game, depending on how you play, of course. But despite that, she has more technology available at her disposal. Also, as you progress throughout Subnautica Below Zero, you come across bits of information, little tidbits, little factoids that unravel what happened in between the two games. So for any players who played the game's predecessor and they want to know what happened to the protagonist of that game after the game's events were finished, Subnautica Below Zero puts some information in there to let the player know, since that character does not appear in the sequel and doesn't cross paths with Robin, our protagonist of Subnautica Below Zero. I hear a crash fish coming after me. I hear more than one crash fish coming after me. Gonna grab a couple of these here root pustules, or actually just one because my inventory is full. A hydrothermal vent, cool. Let me scan that. Come up here in this beautiful kelp forest, or rather, a creepvine forest. Flame Battle says, yes, I hate how they got rid of Cyclops, but I get why they removed it from the first game. Yeah. I mean, the areas that you explore in this game are a lot smaller than the first game. There wouldn't really be room for the Cyclops. For those who are unfamiliar, in the first game, you could get like a giant submarine called the Cyclops. That was the biggest vehicle that you could obtain in Subnautica. However, in this game, they do not have something as big as the Cyclops, but they have instead...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, hang on a second. I'm getting a call from the alien inside my head. I better answer this.
We understand this arrangement is undesirable to you.
You're not real. Go away.
To go, we require a suitable body for transfer.
Why do you keep saying we? How many of you are there?
One of us and all of us. We do not think of ourselves as individual, distinct.
Why don't you start by telling me who you are?
You may append your seed code to my species designation. Please call me Al-An.
My whole life I've been dying to meet a sapient spacefaring alien up close, and you're telling me your name is Alan?
Is it
Alan.
insufficient?
No, it's fine. It's perfect. Where are you from, Alan?
Your kind calls us architects.
The precursor race. But what are you doing here?
That is a long story. Perhaps you will prefer to focus on the construction of a new storage medium to which I may transfer.
Yes. Fine, absolutely. How do we get you out of my head?
I have added the information to your data bank. You will need to find the necessary components.
Any idea where I can find them?
It is unclear. I have been disconnected from my network for so long I cannot locate the coordinates.
Alright, so we have got to find the pieces of the architect storage media so that Alan can get the heck out of Robin's head. Let me have a drink of water. Let me eat a little bit of a peeper. Have another drink of water, actually. I don't need that root pustule or those ribbon plants right now. I don't need that quartz either. Let me unload this here quartz. And titanium, as well as the gold. And I'm going to put ion cubes in here. Here we go. Now, silver ore I do need. Silver ore I do need for making a wiring kit. And the reason that I need this here wiring kit is to make a rebreather, which conserves oxygen when diving deeper, absorbs and recycles CO2 into breathable air. So that will help me dive a lot deeper, which I really need at this point in time because I can't go very deep at all. I'm collecting some creep vine samples right now. I've got some regular creep vine, and I'm also going to need to grab some seed clusters. I think just one is enough. And I need those to make fiber mesh and silicone, respectively. There we go. So that's all I need. In fact, I don't need both pieces of silicone rubber. I can put one of those away. That is all I'm going to need to make the rebreather, and I just need to find one more piece of silver. So I'm going to go swimming around, see if I can't find some argentite. And there's nothing in that sea monkey nest for me to scan. That's interesting. Yep, a mobile vehicle bay fragment.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yeah, I know. Okay, thankfully Robin's suit will prevent her from getting burned by that. But still, you don't want to get too close. It can be quite dangerous. A propulsion cannon fragment. Okay, so there's something a little bit new. Some I have not yet come across. Those sea monkeys love to steal pieces of technology and bring them home to their nests. So sea monkey nests are a great source of tech, specifically tech that the player may not have yet encountered. God, there's so many crash fish exploding all around me. This nest has a laser cutter fragment in it, which is very useful. And it also has a sea monkey egg, which I will grab. Have I scanned a crash fish? Yeah, I have. Did not manage to escape, but it's okay. They don't do too much damage. And in any event, they are quite easy to avoid. Brimstone is here. Hi, Brimstone. Oh, sure, I'll save while I have the menu open. It's always good practice to save. Yeah! Silver ore! That's exactly what I needed! Now I can go back and make that wiring kit. There's a couple chunks of titanium just hanging out in that nest. That's kind of weird. Maybe I had been here before. Oh my god, crash fish. So welcome, Brimstone. Oh. Hey, Flame Battle, thank you so much for subscribing. I super duper appreciate that. I you know, it's really great that you came by here today and you decided that my channel was worth subscribing to. Thank you so much. I do video game streams here every Saturday. I'm probably going to be playing Subnautica Below Zero for quite some time, so you can look forward to that. Also, I don't know if well, my appearance tipped you off, but I am a member of the furry community. A lot of the content that I have here on my channel pertains to that. I do a series called Cheetah Chat, which I will be putting the information about in the chat right now. Basically, I discuss topics pertaining to the furry community that I don't see other people talking about too much. Also, I love to go to conventions all across the country. As of right now, I don't know if you are in any fan communities, but the conventions are on hold due to the global pandemic. While that is going on, I have started to host panels at online conventions. Whenever I do that, I do record my panels for folks who may not be able to make it, and I put all of those recordings up on my YouTube channel as well. And you can feel free to go back and look through some of my older stuff. I've got some interviews, things like that. I do a couple unboxings every now and then. So yeah, I hope you have a great time here. If you know anybody who may be interested in my content, feel free to pass it along to your friends. I can actually make a sea truck, but you know what? That might not be a bad idea. Let me go ahead and pin the sea truck recipe. I don't think I have everything that I need to make it right now, but it's good to keep in mind. Let me get rid of this beacon. I don't need a beacon. Oh, a thermoblade. You know what? Yeah, let me go ahead and make a thermoblade while I have that in mind. Battery. So a thermoblade can be crafted using your standard survival knife and a battery. No. Oh, right. I need the friggin' square. I'm such a goof. I forget what it's called. You know, the chunk. The chunk. Where's the chunk? Oh, I might not even have that yet. It's the upgrade creator. It's that square thing that sits on the floor there. Yeah, I don't think I actually even have that yet. Well, I got 2 charged batteries on me, so I'm gonna put the uncharged one in here just to get topped off. And let's go ahead and make that advanced wiring kit. Or regular wiring kit. Which I need to make a rebreather, and now I can do that.
The rebreather facilitates extensive free diving by recycling air more efficiently at significant depths. Breathe the freedom.
Yes! Breathe the freedom. Yeah, definitely need that. Whew, conserves oxygen when diving deeper, absorbs and recycles CO2 into breathable air. Oh my god, that's gonna make my life so much easier. Yeah. So just looking real quick back over the blueprints. Swim charge fins would be helpful. They wirelessly charge your held tool while swimming. Though it needs polyaniline and some other stuff that we've yet to come across just yet. Here are upgrades for the scanner room. I don't even have a scanner room at this time. Water filtration module. I still need that aerogel to finish building that. The aerogel requires a gel sack. I have yet to come across a gel sack. These are just some interior modules. Again, the beds need fiber mesh, of which... can I build a bed, actually? Oh, yeah, I think I can make fiber mesh. Let me make sure I don't have a spare. No, I had spare silicone rubber, not spare fiber mesh. Let's just swim on over. Get some fiber mesh going here with some creepvine samples. Brimstone says, I love this game. Yeah, it's so much fun. And
Welcome
it's so
aboard,
beautiful. Fiber mesh. Ahoy! Time to have a snack. Oh yeah, sea monkey egg. Let me go ahead and put that in the locker. Oh, I just got a seed cluster hanging out in here. I'll hang on to that for now. Let me take that first aid kit so that I can put the sea monkey egg in here. And... nice! Got myself a little bed here. What else can I build? What else do I want to put? I could put some windows in. I'm gonna need some quartz to make windows. Those are considered base pieces. It needs to be made into glass before I can make a window. Not to worry, that'll just take a moment or two. There, now I got a beautiful view of the outside. And let's go ahead and pick up some of these here framed pictures. And what's a nice poster I can put on the wall? Let me put up the framed art. So we can go ahead and put these in the room. You do need to bind it to a slot. Oop, come on. There we go. There it is. Okay. Looks like I can actually scan this one. And there it is! Look at that! It's Sam's spy pangolin drawing. Thanks for everything, Fred. Sam. She left that for him. I'll put those over my bed. And put this nice... Well, sometimes the texture glitches out. This is supposed to be a nice picture. But, yeah, there you go. See? Sometimes it hacks up. But yes, you can decorate your base with posters and things like that. It's very, very cool. I am going to reassign the habitat builder so that I have that all set. You go ahead and chunk this here ribbon plant. I should get a little bit more water going before I head back out. Thankfully, my batteries are fairly well charged, and it is good to always keep a spare on me. Bladderfish, bladderfish, bladderfish. How many fishes do you wish? There's a bladderfish. Blazed right past it. And I am going to need to drink that water before I even go out, so I will want more bladderfish. Than that. It's nice to have these periods of calm in the game. In between all the hustle and bustle and danger, you have these moments where you're just swimming around, grabbing some fish, and it's very nice and serene and relaxing. You know, after a time, once I get that water filtration unit up and running, I won't need to go bladderfish hunting anymore. Because the base will filter water for me. Not only that, it will also provide salt. So I won't need to be picking up salt for the curing of Arctic peepers. Alright, that should be more than enough water. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm gonna dump this off here. Okay, let's see. So that's the last known position of the pilot. There's the drop pod, Delta Station dock, and home.
I found a lab that looked like it had been sabotaged intentionally. The outside was mostly intact, and the equipment inside seemed like it might have been appropriate for bacteriology, before a fire tornado ran through it. Is it somehow related to Sam's death? Who would have wanted to destroy the place?
Yes, exactly. Those are some mysteries that we must figure out. So now that we can dive a little bit deeper, let's return to the last known position of the pilot. See if there might not be anything else that we can find out. Just gonna save real quick as it seems like the sun is going down. Just some titanium that time. Okay, I hear critters, so I'm gonna turn off my light. Okay, I've spotted a Cryptosuchus. It is over to the left, so it hopefully won't be too much of a problem. Is the sun coming up or going down? It's a little hard to tell. I think it's, oh yeah, it's definitely going down. It's quite dark out there. Okay. Don't mind me, little Cryptosuchus. I am just traveling.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh man. Whoa! That Cryptosuchus and Brine Shark are fighting. The animal AI in this game is really cool too. Unknown Worlds Entertainment took the time to program realistic behaviors in, which, as someone who greatly enjoys biology and the natural world, I appreciate a whole bunch. If I scan this, yeah, looks like I have. So, we now have a rebreather. Unfortunately, that will not give us any more oxygen capacity than we already have. However, what it will do is make it easier to process oxygen at greater depths. So I'm just going to save real quick. I'm going to dive. So that 100-meter warning should no longer happen now. And Van, if you are still here, seems like a question that you would be asking. Crush depth is a thing for your vehicles in this game. However, crush depth is not a thing for the player herself. It's kind of backwards, but yes, the player can dive to great depths, even depths greater than their vehicle is able to go. Oh man, I got stuck on that plant. That's not good. There's a brine shark behind me. Sharking it up. Okay, so
detecting bow of an astronautical salt transgov vessel nearby. Vessel name Mercury 2. Inoperative.
ooh, an adolescent lily pad. Let's go ahead and scan that. Okay, so I'm gonna, you know what, let me just make sure I don't die first. Let me get back up to the surface, and then I will head back down.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Thank you, PDA. Ooh, okay. I see you over there. I see you over there, you brine shark. Okay. I might regret not bringing 2 beacons with me, but I'm gonna drop this one. Please let me name it. Oh my god! Please let me name the beacon. Mercury. Oh, what we got going on here? May Sketch has just subscribed. Hey there, May. How are you going? How are you doing? How is it? How are you doing and how is it going? Looks like I just saw you pop up in the chat. Yeah. Just thinking of buying this game. It is definitely worth it. Thank you so much for subscribing, by the way. I super duper appreciate it. I stream video games here in Fursuit every Saturday. Probably going to be playing the, Subnautica Below Zero for quite some time. So if you are thinking about buying this game and you are enjoying watching me play it, you will have a great time for the next couple weeks. The rest of my channel, I don't know how you happened to come across me. If my appearance could not tip that off to you, I am a member of the furry community. A lot of the stuff on my channel relates to that. I do a series called Cheetah Chat. Let me go ahead and put the information in here right now, where I discuss various topics of interest to the furry community that I do not see other YouTubers talking about very much. I also host panels at online conventions during the pandemic when there are no in-person events for us to attend. I record all of my online convention panels and I put them up on YouTube afterwards for folks who may not have been able to watch. So you can take a look back over my channel as well. I also have some interviews and things of that nature. I've got some unboxings from the past. I hope that you have a great time here and that you enjoy what I'm doing. May says, I really like your style of videos. Oh, that's awesome. I greatly appreciate that. I only do this as a hobby, but that is no excuse to not put the best effort forward. I take a lot of time and effort, take a great deal of pride in making sure my work is as professional as possible. So I greatly appreciate that. A lot of what I do would not be possible without donations from my amazingly generous viewers and followers. I do have a Ko-fi link down there at the bottom of the screen next to the little blinking animation of my character. If you are so inclined, a ton of the folks who've donated to me, I use that to help improve my videos, you know, getting better equipment, props, and things of that nature, so that I can make my videos even better. Well, that also goes towards the registration for online conventions and other virtual events at which I will be hosting my panels. The next one that I have planned is Anthrocon, or Anthroconline as they're calling it. Anthrocon is a convention that I have attended in person many, many years in the past. I greatly enjoy Anthrocon, my partner and I. It's one of our favorite, oh no. I got so distracted I forgot about breathing. Anthrocon is one of our favorite conventions. I am so happy to have been invited on as a panelist this year. That is going to be July 2nd to 4th. It's going to be hosted entirely online. You can watch it on YouTube and it's free to attend. So that's going to be the next time that you can see me, excuse me, giving one of my panels. My panel is scheduled for Sunday the 4th right now. I have the time and date information on my website if you would like to learn more about that. Nico is back from dinner. Hello, Nico. Welcome back. I hope your pizza was very good. Oop! What was that? Nico has redeemed a chirp. Oh, time for me to do a couple cheetah chirps for you already. There you are. I hope you enjoyed. Nico always loves his chirps. And yes, cheetahs are the only big cat that cannot roar. Instead, they make those cute little chirping noises that sound like birds. Great deal of other sounds they can make as well. They can purr, one of the only big cats who can do so, in fact. They can meow, they can hiss, they can growl. A whole range of vocalizations that cheetahs can make. Yes, when you come to my channel, you may come for the entertaining gameplay, and while you are here, I also ply you with animal facts. You may be surprised to know that many furries, hang on, I can scan this fallen lily pad. Nice. So it may or may not surprise you to know that many furries do not have a great deal of basic knowledge about the animal kingdom or the species that we center our community around. So one of the things that I enjoy doing on my channel and with my videos and photos that I post online is spreading knowledge and awareness of the animal kingdom. I focus, of course, on cheetahs, being the species that I chose for my personal character. They are my favorite animal, hence the reason why I decided on a cheetah to represent myself. Whoa, look at this chunk. I wonder if there's anything over here. Well, there's a shark that's trying to eat me. I'm trying to find a way into the mercury. looks like these containers are all busted up. Ah, here we go. Okay. Yeah, this is the way in for sure. Down southwest. Okay. Now, I do still need to pay attention to my oxygen. So, I am gonna get a breath of air before I dive down and enter the Mercury. I've only got the volume 2 of the oxygen tank, so I will need to pay attention to my air while I'm in there. I should have probably made a sea truck before coming here, but I think I'm missing a good deal of the requirements. And look here, there's a pod of glow whales swimming around. How beautiful. Oh, I love the glow whales in this game. In the previous game, there was a Leviathan class creature called the Reefback, which was basically like a giant whale slash floating island type creature. The Reefbacks were very cute. They had a whole bunch of flora growing on their backs, which the player could use for resources, as well as just, you know, the Reefback being a cool animal. Sealed supply crate. I'm gonna need a laser cutter to get in there. Oh man, this drill suit arm is taking a while to scan. Thankfully, there's an oxygen plant in here. Okay. Those are some seeds. That one's sealed, and that one's also sealed. What's this? A power cell. Very useful. Oxygen plant, please. Thank you. Oh. Nico! I was just about to swim to the surface in a great panic. But yes, so Nico has just redeemed posture check, which means that we've all got to take a moment to stretch. It's very important to do so when you are sitting at the computer for a long period of time. So not only do I have to stretch, but you all at home have to stretch too. So take a moment, stretch up to the ceiling, and make sure my headset doesn't fall off. Down to your toes. I'm feeling that in my back and my shoulders right now. Twist your spine to left and hold it for a second. Twist to the right. And don't forget to breathe while you're stretching. That's very important. Elbow back. Other elbow back. And don't forget to stand up. Let me just make sure my seat is down. Perfect. And stretch out your legs a little bit. Usually, folks redeem the stretch a little bit later on in the stream, so that was pretty cool to see this time. Oh, my wrists. And I hope everyone at home is stretching too while I'm doing all this, you know, because most of you have been here for quite a while as well. I can see how long everybody's been here watching the stream. And you all need to stretch too. Okay, so now that that is done, I am going to book it to the surface. Okay. Brimstone said, is that scar on your shirt? Yes. I need you one of those. They sold this shirt at Hot Topic like 6 years ago. I don't think you can still get one online, though you may be able to buy it from like eBay or something like that if you find somebody else selling them. Yeah, it's a very good shirt. It's super cozy. Let's see. Eat a bit of a peeper, drink a little bit of some water. Dive on back down. I might move that beacon to the entrance. Yeah, I think that might be smarter. That way I know exactly how to get into the ship. Or it's not really necessary. I can just remember to come down on this side where the, uh-oh. Shit. Gotta switch my battery out. Good thing I brought that spare battery. Okay. You know what? I probably should avail myself of the oxygen plant. Okay. Nothing else in here. I'm gonna have to go down into this hole. Hole. Oh, what's this? A red featherfish.
New creature discovered.
Did I download? Okay, I did download the data. Good.
Sol should pay me more to lead these missions. I saved the whole damn crew from destruction. Mercury 2 was nearly obliterated by an immensely powerful energy beam. I don't know any weapon system with that level of capability. The power source to get that kind of range must be, well, otherworldly. We got lucky. The energy signature is similar to some of the weaponry meant to counter pirates on mining freighters. The refraction of the beam across the atmosphere? Ryan's belt. It looked like the Northern Lights. Such power. I fired the emergency flares and dumped water from the nuclear core. I think the heat signature confused the weapons tracking for just an instant. I managed a slight evasive maneuver, and I felt the mercury get rocked by the sonic boom as the nuclear runoff rapidly evaporated.
Whoa.
That alone could have taken us out. Definitely asking for a pay raise. This is not what I signed up for. My days of risky missions should be behind me. But what the hell? I still got it. Even if it was luck.
Look at those glow
Hopefully,
whales.
whatever didn't want us on the planet doesn't mind when we leave.
Beautiful. Okay, yeah, so we're getting a little bit of background information. Clearly, the ship, the Mercury, went down. Looks like Diana tried her best to save it. As we explore the ship further, and I hopefully don't die, we'll find out more.
We need to get off this planet. I mean, the morning started out so well. I took a team of 6 out to find the structures from the planetary scans. We were all in high spirits. I mean, who wouldn't be?
If you could get me a drink of water.
Alright, gotta pause the game for a minute as we have another redeem. Who was that? That was Nico again. Thank you so much. Nico has redeemed drink, which means that I need to take a sip of water, and everybody at home, you need to take a sip as well. Hydration is key, after all. I really needed that. I am drinking water. I always drink water when I am fursuiting for the maximum hydration benefits. Even when I'm out suiting at conventions, I don't really drink sports drinks or anything like that with electrolytes in it. I prefer good old, plain, old-fashioned water. Not least of which because water is what's most readily available at conventions. If you've never been to a furry con, they will generally have these big old cambros of water set up around the convention space for all of the attendees to drink, free of charge. Other conventions didn't used to do that, however, recently I have been seeing the bigger, like, comic cons and anime cons having free water for guests, which is really cool. More important than not for furry conventions, though, because of the fursuiters. Fursuiting is our community's form of cosplay, and the costumes can get quite hot. So they provide water for not only the fursuiters, but all guests to be able to have a way to hydrate during the convention. The con doesn't want people passing out from heat stroke. Calling the ambulance corps doesn't really, not what most folks would find fun from their convention experience.
The sentient race. It was highly unlikely that another colony would be out this far. We were gonna be in the frickin' history books. Everything was going okay. We were a few miles from the ship when our radios picked up an actual signal. It sounded like an SOS. We got overly excited naturally and decided to enter the water to follow it.
Yeah, that's the SOS I heard.
That decision cost 3 lives.
Oh no.
I mean, half my team. They got ripped to shreds by something. They died screaming, alone in the cold, dark waters. I'm not going back in that godforsaken ocean again. I refuse.
God, that's terrible.
Some of the animals on this planet, they look sick too. Weird pustules on the skin, oddly sluggish. I think we should leave. But Diana said we should stay. She thinks the bio-patent payoffs would be worth it, but those families will never see their loved ones again. They don't care about no payoffs. We can't return the bodies. I don't care about the accolades or the history books. I just want to see Layla and the kids. Ah, man. I miss the smell of my wife's hair. The kids tackling me at the door again. That's all I want.
Oh.
To get out of here alive. Please.
Ooh, okay, so I fortunately found this cave down here with a lot of oxygen in it, but I am gonna need to get out of here pretty soon, as there aren't any oxygen plants growing in this portion of the ship, which is not good. That's a door that I can't get through. Oh, thank God, another oxygen plant. Phew! That's a door that I can't get through without having a laser cutter. Okay. Is this where I was? I think yes. Take a breath from that there oxygen plant. So what's in this hole? Oh, not much. Okay. Both holes just lead to the same place. I've got to take my time and make sure that I don't get lost. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, I'm stuck. Phew, I am unstuck. Huzzah. Okay. Haven't been in here yet. Doesn't look like. I have been in there though. Back in this big room here. There's the staircase leading up to the door that I can't get out. Let me try to access another oxygen plant. And I'll go deeper for the second one. after this, I think... Oh gosh. Am I getting stuck? I am getting stuck. I think I'm gonna try to find my way out of this portion of the ship. Let's see. Everything is leading me back into this here middle room. Ah, here's a vent. Okay.
O'Brien's felt this all went sideways. How could I have known that so much would go wrong? I failed my crew. No. I don't fail. I didn't get into this position by being a failure. It's this desolate land. Frigid. Cursed. Between these tunneling creatures, and the strange sickness that a few of the crew are showing symptoms of, we have to leave at first light tomorrow. We are prepping for a rapid takeoff. We can't take chances with the vibrations drawing the tunnelers, so we're skipping the systems check. Risky, but I have faith in myself and the crew of the Mercury. Landing this thing was practically a miracle, though. But we have to get out of here. Maybe the weapon is to keep people away, but if we leave, it'll let us go. I have to leave the quarantined crew in the cave behind. We will be back for them, but we can't risk an unknown infection spreading through the Mercury. We're packing survival kits for them, but there's only enough surplus for about 2 weeks. I'm telling them that we will come back, but I don't think I can land here safely twice. I hate this, but I have to leave them behind. I can't risk the entirety of the Mercury.
Poor Captain Diana had to make some tough decisions, it sounds like. So while we were learning some background information, it looks like Miko has requested a cheetah fact. Cheetah fact number 4. Cheetah's claws are not very sharp. They're used for traction when running, like the cleats on an athlete's shoes, and for grabbing and holding their prey. Yes, that's very true. Unlike other big cats, such as lions or tigers that you might be more familiar with, the cheetahs do not actually use their claws for slashing or tearing. Cheetahs are built for speed, so their claws are non-retractile. That means that their claws are always out. Cheetahs can't pull their claws all the way back into their paws like a domestic cat can. Because of that, their claws are quite blunt. They're always scraping and running on the ground, but as a benefit, their claws give them greater traction so that they can turn on a dime and chase down their prey. Okay, I'm trying to find my way out of here. Here's staircase hole. Okay, here's one of the sleeping rooms. I do remember being in here. Hi, Newt Fish. I do remember being in one of these rooms. I scanned something, but... Okay, I think we're getting closer to the way out. Yes, there it is. Yes. Okay. I believe that is all of this portion of the Mercury that I can explore for the time being. I am gonna shoot up to the surface so that I can grab a breath of fresh air. Phew. Mika says, tell your partner I said hi. Thank you. I will make sure to do that next time I see her. Yes, since they run fast, that does make sense. Absolutely. Cheetahs are well evolved for the ecological niche that they serve. A breath of fresh plant air. No, no, not this time. This time I went all the way up to the surface.
Well, we landed safely, despite my apprehension. Diana, damned adrenaline junkie, took one of her defining risks and paid off. Why hire me as the maintenance engineering officer if you aren't going to listen to their advice? Papa. I didn't go to school for 8 years and get 3 degrees for nothing. I tried to convince Diana that we don't need to stop for repairs. That's what the drift drive and the secondary propulsion system are for. Just a bit slower. But she's in charge, not me. On the plus side, I get to work with Yasmin. I didn't know she was such a busybody. She's been going around the whole ship giving folks a hand. I think she was getting on Diana's nerves, so she assigned Yasmin to me. She's helping me inspect and repair the thruster systems. I thought I was the most mechanically inclined person on the ship, but I think she has me beat. She can definitely teach me a thing or two, as long as I don't get too distracted by her smile. She's got the best smile.
Aww. Oh, something wants to eat me, huh? Thanks. Ugh, thought there'd be more oxygen plants down here, but I guess not. I'm gonna have to book it for the surface once again. Oh, please don't eat me, Squid Shark. I am glad that I put down that beacon, though. At least we've marked the location of the Mercury. Though I didn't come out here to find the Mercury. I actually came out here in an attempt to locate the last known position of the pilot, but it seems that we ended up taking a bit of a detour. That's how things go in Subnautica. You're heading in one direction, and all of a sudden, you find yourself going somewhere else, and you discover something entirely new and exciting. This is a really cool... Whoa, look at that! It's the gel sacks that I needed to make aerogel. Heck yeah! Give me all of the gel sacks. So that is great. That is so great. We can use those. There's the pilot's last known position. Clearly the game would like me to travel somewhere around here. Hello, Squid Shark. Looks like that Squid Shark is attacking a sea monkey. Now it's attacking me, so I'm gonna book it. No oxygen plants around here. I'm gonna have to head to the surface for a breath. Hopefully I can cover 200 meters in less than 50 seconds. Or, that's not seconds. Well, yeah, actually it is seconds. It is seconds. I forgot. The O2 rebreather does help. However, at greater depths, you will always process oxygen more slowly. Do a quick save. And it looks like Viper is here. Hello, Viper! Thank you for stopping by the stream. I am not sure if you have managed to catch one of my streams before. If not, hi, nice to meet you. My name is Shetani. My pronouns are she, her. I am currently streaming Subnautica Below Zero, which is a first-person action RPG exploration and building game from Unknown Worlds Entertainment. You get to explore an alien planet and unravel a mystery, and it is very, very cool. Keep in mind that this is a game with some ocean horror themed elements, so if you are afraid of, you know, the depths or monsters or the ocean, keep that in mind. I stream on here every Saturday if you are so inclined. You're more than oh, sorry, I was distracted by that squid shark because it looked like it was a weird color, but it's just me viewing a squid shark from beneath. You are more than welcome to hang out. If you just want to lurk, you can type !lurk in the chat. Otherwise, it will be great for you to chat and ask questions with me and all the other folks that we've got here watching the stream right now. You can earn per points simply by watching, as well as being active in the stream chat. You can type !redeem to see all of the cool and weird stuff that you can redeem your per points for. You can make me do things, make stuff pop up on the screen, make it harder for me to play the game, and yeah. I also have a bunch of fun commands in the chat that you can use to interact with me as well as your fellow stream viewers. You can type !commands if you would like to learn more about those. You have Below Zero, that's awesome. Yes, it is one of my favorite games. I enjoy it very much. Have I come across this before? I think I have, yes. I think I have. Well, what I'm gonna do is follow this here cable and see where it leads, because this is clearly taking us somewhere. It looks like it's broken off, but let's just dive down here. See what we can't come across.
Within range of data that might help with the construction of a new storage medium. You must continue to investigate.
Ah, thank you, Alan. Unfortunately, I am going way deeper than I have the capability to explore right now, so you are gonna have to pin that for later, my friend. Sorry, buddy. Believe me, I want you out of my head just as much as you would like to not be here, but yeah. Ultra capacity tank fragment. Yeah, that's super helpful. Though I am gonna have to book it for the surface. Oh,
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I don't know if you're trying to, like, give me items in the game. I don't have that implemented. I didn't actually know that that was a thing that you can do when streaming on YouTube. But you can click the link that Streamlabs is providing you to take a look at the list of all of the commands that you can use in the chat. Alright, so the last known location is right around here. I'm thinking those lights might be leading me somewhere. But I think I just haven't found the right path yet to where I'm supposed to be going. Yes, you're very scary, we know. Yeah, I'm just coming back up on the wreck of the Mercury again. I gotta head back in the other direction. How do you know how much per points you have? Type exclamation point points in the chat. You are more than welcome, Flame. Viper, I'm not sure what you're trying to do, but that is not one of the commands that I have active. You have to click on the link to my website, the shetani.card.co/stream commands link. That is a list of all of the active commands that you can use in my chat. Let me grab that there, gel sack. Okay, an oxygen plant. That's pretty useful. Oh, rubies! Or, I could have scanned that one, but oh well. Oh, here's one I can scan. I need those. Oh, my inventory is full. Let me drop something I don't need. Well, I don't need all these Chinese potatoes, I guess. Alright, I think we're getting somewhere. Hive mind! That's cool! Look at the heck at that! Okay. Those lights are definitely man-made. We are getting somewhere.
Didn't I tell you to stay away?
Ooh, we found her.
What? I don't even know who you are.
Marguerite Maida's the name. You're on my turf.
Oh, and Viper just subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing, Viper. I really appreciate it. Oh my god. There is so much going on here. Shout out to Viper. Thank you so much for subscribing.
Great. Can I come in and warm up?
What part of go away do you not understand, Altera?
I'm not with Altera.
Okay, so looks like this is Marguerite's hidden base. Now, for those who may not be familiar with the Subnautica universe, Marguerite is a character that you find out about in voice logs during the previous game Subnautica. Her whereabouts were unknown at the end of that game, though apparently she did manage to survive and has been living here on planet 4546b all this time. So it's going to be very exciting to talk to her and learn what she has been up to. Whoa, that's so cool. So let's go inside and see if we can talk to Marguerite. So there's only one way into Marguerite's base from here. It is through this here moon pool. I can scan her prawn suit. That's just a databank entry, though. It doesn't actually give me any progress towards making my prawn suit. But yeah, this is a standard issue Mark III prawn suit that was manually altered by its owner. She swapped out one of the arms for a Chelocrate's mandible. Seriously badass. And I can scan the moon pool itself here. Whew, okay, won't have to worry about breathing for a little bit of a while. Let's see what we can learn from talking to Marguerite. Whoa! Whew.
I told you to stay off my land.
You trained that thing?
That's impressive.
Next time I'll let him tear you to ribbons, Altera.
Please do not.
I'm not with Altera. I'm Robin Ayu. I'm looking for information about my sister Sam. I think you might have crossed paths.
Bull crap. I suggest you take the time you need to come to your senses and then get off my sea base. If you're not Altera, why don't you disable that damn tracking satellite tower instead of barging into my sea base?
I remember that.
Once Altera's off my back, I'll remember something about your sister. There's some junk on that table that might help. I couldn't get it to work.
Okay, so that makes sense. She wants something from us before she gives us information. Sure, understandable. Let's see what we can find in Marguerite's place. Test override module fragment. Oh, that's definitely going to be helpful.
That far out to sea, swimming back for land wasn't an option. I'd die from exhaustion long before I made it to shore. All I could do was survive long enough to wash up somewhere. I felt a suction, and suddenly, there were vast jaws rising out of the water towards me. It had taken hours for the Reaper's corpse to float to the surface. Using the knife, I clambered up her flank and got a perch on top.
That's the Reaper.
I figured she'd float for a few days at least. Enough for me to catch my breath. But would she sink before or after I died of thirst?
Pausing that for just a second because I see we have another cheetah fact requested in the chat here. Cheetah fact number 25. Did you know cheetahs can have emotional support dogs? Cheetahs suffer heavily from stress in captivity. Stress and anxiety in captivity, which makes breeding them difficult. Some zoos give their cheetahs canine companions to teach them confidence and social skills. Yes, that is absolutely true. Cheetahs are not a hardy species. They are quite endangered. At this time, there are only about 7,000 cheetahs left in the wild, which is an astronomically small number. Cheetahs are quite a sickly species. They don't do very well in captivity, and they have a very hard time breeding, being social with other cheetahs. So this is 100% true, and you can look it up online, and there are some really, really cute videos of cheetahs and dogs playing together in zoos. Zoos will often essentially take a puppy and raise the puppy up along with a cheetah cub so that they grow up together and they become, best friends. And playing with the dog actually teaches the cheetah social skills so that when they need to introduce the cheetah to other cheetahs in hopes of breeding them in the future, they are a lot more confident and everything works out a lot better. I believe the Cincinnati Zoo is one such zoo that has cheetahs and their companion dogs living together. So you can look up the Cincinnati Zoo on YouTube if you would like to see some very cute clips of the cheetahs with their emotional support dogs. So let's hear a little bit more about Marguerite's story. So in the previous game, it appears that she was set upon by a Reaper Leviathan, which is a gigantic, very, very dangerous creature that you encounter in Subnautica. Clearly she killed it. Its skull is hanging here on the wall of her undersea base. And if we listen to Marguerite's story, we will learn at least part of how she managed to take that creature down.
I had a knife, a repair tool, and 3 liters of water. At least I wasn't gonna die of exhaustion. Now, those Reapers, they're practically all muscle, but there's some fat in there. I was able to keep warm and drink the water. And I didn't have much, but I had that repair tool, so I had a spark. It took a week to light that first fire.
Wow.
And I know more about the burning properties of Reaper fat than I ever cared to.
I'm sure.
I had to ration fires, but as they burned, I could smoke meat that I carved out of the beast's rib cage.
Wow. Yeah, and that's only part 2 of Marguerite's story. As you progress through the game, you do learn more about what happened to her and how she was able to take down the Reaper Leviathan. So, Marguerite is not willing to...
Seek fluid intake.
Oop. I got it. Uh-oh. Do I have water on me? I do. Okay. I've got a little bit of water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I'm good on food, though. But I should probably head back. So Marguerite is not willing to tell us any more information about what may or may not have happened to Sam until we shut down the beacon. Now, we came across the beacon during last week's playthrough. I'm going to have to go there and install that module into it to shut it off. And it looks like her little snowstalker friend right here is not going to let us get back into the rest of the base. So we cannot talk to Marguerite until we complete that task for her. Go ahead and close the door. I like to leave the base the way that I came. And does not look like there's anything else that we can really scan around here, so it's time to head back home. Let me switch out my Sea Glide's battery. I believe I have... Oh, man. I should have just enough battery to get home. And I'm going to try to remember... Okay, so we are about 850 meters south of the home beacon. I'm going to try to remember where this is for next time so that I can get back here. I did not bring a second beacon with me. I used the one that I was holding on the Mercury. So I'm going to have to get another beacon and come back here if I want to return to Marguerite's base in a more leisurely fashion. We did get a lot of stuff here, though. We got a lot of gel sacks. You can even eat the gel sacks too. I'm going to pick up some more gel sacks as I head back. And the beacon for the last known position is fortunately still active. Ooh, something I can scan in here? Exosuit. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. What you got there?
The sea
monkeys
have changed their tune.
Aww. That's so nice. Now the sea monkeys are bringing me gifts instead of stealing shit from me. Okay, so if it looks like if we swim northwest from the beacon, we will end up in this, this little path to Marguerite's undersea villa, as it were. Okay, so there's like this big chunk. Okay, so it looks like over the beacon, if we just dive down and go that way, we end up reaching where we need to get to. Yeah, look at that, Viper. You got 215 per points. You can redeem those for quite a bit if you'd like, or you can save them up for other rewards. It's entirely up to you. I think I should make a sea truck. I'm gonna get back to the base and I'm gonna make a sea truck because a sea truck will make traveling a lot easier. The Sea Glide, which I'm using right now, is not really designed for long distances, as you can tell by the fact that it just sucks battery so quickly. Yes, yes, I hear you. You're
Warning.
very scary.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Once I build a sea truck, you'll see just how much better suited it is at traversing the waters of planet 4546b. I've been doing a lot of undersea exploring too. I haven't really started running around on the land too much. I think I might do that next time I play, because there's a lot to be discovered up on the surface as well. In Subnautica, you were not... Well, you could go up on land in Subnautica, but there wasn't really too much to be found there. In Subnautica Below Zero, there's a lot more. Hi, Rock Puncher. You're very cute. In Subnautica Below Zero, they implemented things like weather. There's rain and snow, stuff like that. It's just a piece of lithium. I don't need that right now. Those were intended to be in Subnautica, however, they never really got around to finishing those features, and they decided to scrap them in lieu of making sure the rest of the game was good. Which I think worked out pretty well. Both of these feel like complete games in my opinion.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Of some important technology. I implore you to investigate.
Yeah.
Will this help us build
I'll
you a
take
body?
care of it.
I do not know what we will find. I just know it is important.
Okay.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Actually, I'm going to need those rubies. But the first thing I'm going to do is run over here and start charging all of these batteries. Whew, okay. There's like a module in here that I don't need yet because I don't have a sea truck. I'm going to put a... Oh, I can go put the red featherfish in my aquarium. Hada! Okay, now I am absolutely going to make... Well, I can make a test override module now, but I need a parallel processing unit, which I don't know how to make yet. You need to explore the wrecks of the Mercury to find the pieces for the parallel processing unit. Looks like Flame has redeemed another cheetah fact here. Cheetah fact number 6. A king cheetah is a rare genetic mutation of the cheetah's fur pattern that gives them large splotchy spots, back stripes, and a thick black mane. Shetani, that's me, is a king cheetah. Yes, many people do not know of the existence of the king cheetah, though it was once thought to be a separate species. It is not. It is simply a different fur coloration. Like, you know, sometimes you can come across animals that are leucistic or albino. They're white, or they have like white spots on them. That's a fur pattern mutation. The king cheetah is a fur pattern mutation as well. Another little extra tidbit, the gene responsible for the king fur patterning on cheetahs is the same gene responsible for the classic tabby striping on tabby cats. Only goes to show just how closely cheetahs and domestic cats are related. When I created my fursona, I decided on the king cheetah variant for Shetani because I did not want to use unnatural colorings or markings on my fursona. Just a personal preference. I prefer naturally colored characters. So I chose the king cheetah mutation as a way to help her stand out a little bit more. When I made my fursona, there weren't very many king cheetahs in the furry community at that time. Also, it was kind of a little, like a little Easter egg, because king cheetahs have long, fuzzy manes of black hair down the backs of their necks, and Shetani, as you can see, has long hair as well, so that would be like a little tidbit for folks in the know and people who actually know a lot about animals. I think I only need one bit of aerogel. I can finally finish. Oh my god, copper wire. Hang on, I can't finish my water filtration system. I need to make a copper wire. I'm sure I have enough copper to do that though. Advanced material. No, maybe not. I could have sworn I picked up some copper. Well, here's 2 pieces of copper anyway. Here we go. Now I can make it. Woohoo! Water filtration machine get! That does give a -1 to base hull strength. Need to be wary of that. However, this is gonna make being hydrated way easier. Let me offload this metal salvage that I have on here. I don't need the ruby. Alright, looks like Viper has redeemed color change. That means I have to change the color of the screen for 5 minutes. Viper, what color do you want the screen to be? Give me a couple minutes. Be aware of the stream delay. Light blue, Viper says. Alright, let's go ahead and get some light blue going on here. Bear with me just a second as I go ahead and get that set up. Ah, okay, there we go. Wait, hang on a second. This is not doing what I want it to. Well, I have one from a previous redeem. Let me see if I can copy that over. Hang on. Where the heck did it go? Okay, well, let's see. Aha. Think I got it. Light blue, you said, huh? Okay. Alright, it is 8:16 at 8:21. The color will go off. And boom. Now the whole screen is light blue. And I gotta play like this. Okay. Alright, so I think, yeah, I'm just gonna chuckle my gel sacks out there. Now is probably not a bad time to eat. Let me have a nutrient block. That battery is charged at least. My equipment is not doing too bad on batteries, though that could still use some more charge. Let's see what else I can put in here for now. I can make a nice desk. Sure, let's build a desk in here. I will need some titanium, of which I know I have plenty. Yeah, sure, grab a couple more pieces of titanium, why not? Okay. Beautiful, very executive. And I do have a wall shelf. Let me put a nice shelf up on the wall. Now, the chairs are really finicky in this game. The easiest way to figure out how to place a chair is to stand where you want to place it and just turn around and stick the chair down. Let's see, do I want a swivel chair, office chair, or a command chair? Let me put a swivel chair. Though I do need a little more titanium for that, so let me go ahead and grab that. Okay. And now I can sit in the chair. Unfortunately, the player cannot actually swivel in the swivel chair, but, you know, it's good enough. Now I gotta put some stuff on the desk. Let's see, I can do... Well, I could do an aromatherapy lamp, except I don't have a young cotton anemone. And I can't make an executive toy either, as I don't have magnetite. So there isn't very much that I can put on the desk right now. I'll have to take care of that at a later time. Though we can now make a large room partition door and a large room partition, as well as alien containment. I want to make a large room before I build an alien containment tank, though. You'll see why. So I'm not going to build that just yet. An exterior grow bed would be very useful for growing plants. I don't know what happened, but I didn't end up scanning a platform for that, and I do usually like to put my grow beds on platforms. Let me see, what do I need to make? Do I have everything I need to make a sea truck? I might. I have a power cell. I've got 3 pieces of lead. I'm sure I could rustle up enough quartz to make that glass, and then I need titanium ingot. I think you need 5 titanium for that. Reinforced dive suit. Okay, that's helpful, but I don't have synthetic fibers or diamond yet. Let's see. Titanium ingot. Yep, I can make a titanium ingot. Takes a while to build that. And then I just need an advanced wiring kit, for which you need a wiring kit and a computer chip. Wiring kit will require silver ore X2, and a computer chip will require table coral, gold, and copper wire. So now this is the part of the game where you just kind of are running around building a bunch of shit. There's the table coral that I need. I do have gold in here. Copper. Oh, I had more table coral. Copper wire. That's going to be a little difficult. I don't think I have any copper hanging out. I have 1 piece of copper. That's gold. I'll need to go looking for more copper, and how am I doing on silver? I've got 1 piece of silver in this here locker, nothing in this one, and another piece of silver in that one. Okay. I can at least make the wiring kit. Okay. I just need to find some copper. That shouldn't be too hard. Be right back, base. Tends to be down a little bit. Can always use titanium, honestly. Here's a argentite outcrop, chance of silver. I'm not going to pass that up. As you can see, silver is quite useful in the game. Okay, here's a piece of copper. That is enough to make the wire. Will I come across any more on my way back? Piece of silver. And that's... oh, let me see what's in here. Oh, I can't... oh, there we go. Just kind of chucked that titanium at me. That was kind of weird. And more titanium. Oh well, let's head back to the base. Snatching up lithium as we go. Hi, Rock Puncher. Okay, and yes, it looks like it is time for the color change to be off.
Okay.
Oh, hey there, what you got for me? Oh, copper, thank you. How did you know I needed that? That was so nice of you. Pinning recipes, I believe it's not explicitly stated, but pinning recipes I've found will help influence the materials that the sea monkeys give you. Viper says you have to tell or do what you chose. What do you mean by that? That anymore. Inspiring kit. Right. I needed the quartz to make the glass. Oh well, no matter. That should be easy enough to find. Let me run over to my water filtration unit and see if it has any water for me yet. No, just a little bit of salt. I'll pull that out of there though. Let me stick that in here.
Seek fluid intake.
Ooh, okay. Looks like I'm getting a little bit thirsty. So I'm probably gonna have to squeeze a couple more bladderfish for the time being. Bladderfish, bladderfish. Where are you? There's one. I'm pretty thirsty though, so I'm gonna need more than one bladderfish. Viper says you have to go in a skate place for 5 mins with black color screen? Sorry, I'm not understanding. You redeemed the color change redeem, and you said you wanted light blue, so the screen changed to light blue for 5 minutes, and actually it ended up being 7 minutes, which was 2 minutes longer than the time frame for the redeem. So yes, your redeem was successfully completed by me. If you happened to miss it, you can always go back and watch the video after the stream is done. All my streams are recorded, and I do put those back up on my YouTube channel. It'll be available for watching the minute I'm done streaming. Alright, let's see if we can go ahead and get these here bladderfish processed. I'm probably going to end up drinking all that water right now.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yeah. Was pretty darn thirsty. I have a gel sack. Let me just put that away. Okay, let me get a little bit more water prepared using bladderfish. And at the same time, I'm gonna keep my eyes out for any quartz because I need glass. How many glass? I'm gonna need 2 pieces of glass, which equals out to 4 pieces of quartz. So I'm gonna need 3 more quartz. Thankfully, this is a pretty quartz-rich area. I chose an area where a couple different biomes converged to make my base, so that there would be a lot of resources easily available. This is the sea monkey cave. I don't really think there's usually quartz down in there. Okay. And I think 1 more piece I should need. Though, of course, if I come across any other pieces on the way, I am not going to leave them behind, since I don't have any stored up at the moment, and I'm certain that I will need them to make more stuff as time goes on. Like that piece of copper ore. Okay, just a chunk of titanium floating in the water. That's kind of weird.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll just grab a plant. Thank you, though. How much quartz? I have 3 pieces of quartz. I need 1 more piece. I'm certain I can come across 1 more piece of quartz on my way back.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay.
Oxygen.
I'll have to do a little bit more looking around for quartz. In the meantime, I can make 1 piece of glass. And I can filter out a little more water from those bladderfish that I picked up. And one more thing to note is that the water filtration unit does suck a lot of power. As you can see, the base's power is almost down to 0. But it's almost done making the filtered water, so that's good. I just need 1 more piece. And the only reason that it's running so low on power is because it's nighttime right now and I have the base running off of solar panels only. Once I get another source of electricity running, we won't have brownouts anymore. When the base runs out of power, It no longer, not only does it not produce power, but it also doesn't produce oxygen, so you do have to be wary of that. You know, if there were ever a time for a sea monkey to pop up and hand me a piece of quartz, now would be a great time for that to happen. 'Tis how the game goes, alas. No, none of that is quartz. Thank you, Hoop Fish. I don't need you right now, though. You may continue to swim another day. Ah, there is the final piece of quartz that I needed. Though I do see something I can scan over here. It's just another sea truck fragment. But I will always welcome the titanium. And of course, now that I'm over here, I'm finding a whole bunch of quartz. And it looks like Alan has marked off
30 seconds of
an architect artifact location on the map. That's pretty cool. We can head over there as soon as we're done. Let me not drown like 100 meters away from my base. That would be pretty embarrassing. Whew, okay. Alright, it is now daybreak, so as you can see, the solar panels are up and running. Glass time, glass time, glass time. Now I can make a sea truck. So a sea truck you can't make here, unfortunately. You need to build a mobile vehicle bay to make a sea truck. Where's the mobile vehicle bay? There it is. So I'm going to need a little bit of lubricant, and I'm going to need a computer chip. I'm going to need one more titanium ingot, too. So I'm just going to go ahead and make the titanium that I have right now into a titanium ingot. Let me pin the mobile vehicle bay, actually. Lubricant is easy enough. Oh, I don't need that out right now. I can use this creepvine seed cluster that I've been hanging on to. And I just need to make one more computer chip for which I need, excuse me, thank you. I need 2 pieces of table coral, I need a piece of gold, and what was it, copper wire? Yeah, copper wire. I have enough ore on me to make wire, so that's great. Computer chip, here we come. Okay, my Sea Glide's almost out of battery, so let me eject that.
If you could get me a drink of water.
And Flame Battle has redeemed the drink command. Awesome, thank you so much. That means that I and everybody else watching at home have to take a drink of water. It is very important to remain hydrated when you are on the computer for a long period of time. So here we go. I've got my extendable straw so that I can drink with the Fursuit on. Fantastic. Thank you so much for redeeming that. I often forget to hydrate while I'm playing and I'm just like in the zone. So I really appreciate you. That's the point of those redeems, to help keep track of stuff. And I hope that everyone at home is also taking a drink, as we are all supposed to do. I am drinking water right here. What's everybody in the chat drinking today while we are playing some Subnautica? find a good place to put my mobile vehicle bay. Here's as good a place as any. Flame Battle is drinking water too. Good choice. Yeah, I'll stick it right here by this cute little penguin island. Oh right, I didn't actually build the mobile vehicle bay. I got distracted by the redeem.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
One mobile vehicle bay coming right up. Oh, and that actually reminds me, I can check on filtration machine, and look at that, we got a large filtered water, and we also got a bit of salt. Awesome. Yes, I know I have to release the vehicle bay, thank you. I'm finding a good place to do that. Yeah. I don't see myself needing to build out over here, so... Okay. Oh, yep, I wanted to climb that, thank you very much. Let us go ahead and build a sea truck.
Cannot build here. Must be constructed in deeper water.
Strike that! We cannot build a sea truck. How do I... Oh, there you go. Let's pack that up. Deeper water, you say? Well, I got some deeper water. Hi, penguin! I got some deeper water right on over here. I think that should be good, hopefully. Sea truck time? Sea truck time! And you can watch the little drones go right to work building a sea truck. Yeah! So here it is, the sea truck. So this sea truck is like a miniature version of the Cyclops from the previous game. It's this cute little trucky thing. One of the benefits of the sea truck is that you can build modules and attach it to the back, hence the name sea truck. It actually, I feel like it's more of a train, but you know, semantics. So essentially you connect pieces together to extend the truck as well as what it can do. There are different modules that can be found for things like there's an aquarium module, a sleeping module, one that holds the prawn suit. I'm going to go ahead and put this perimeter defense upgrade in here. It's very helpful to have a perimeter defense upgrade on your sea truck. That will help protect you from scary critters that try to eat you. I can also make an upgrade for the sea truck. I can increase its depth by using plasteel ingot and enameled glass to make the sea truck depth upgrade Mark 1. Fortunately, I have not come across plasteel nor the ingredients for enameled glass yet, so that will have to wait for a little bit. Also, do I know how to build the moon pool yet? Let me see. Well, I can build a prawn suit drill arm. That's super useful. I don't even have the freaking prawn suit. I can build the aquarium module for the sea truck. Not really, though. I don't have its ingredients. Air bladder, repair tool. I don't need a repair tool, honestly. Really need that laser cutter. That would be cool. The test override module, I don't have all the pieces for yet. Have I pinned? I'm gonna pin this. Nah, I don't need to pin it. I know I have to scan the processing units. Oh, I don't need to have that aerogel pinned anymore, nor the sea truck. I still need to build a thermal blade. I'm gonna have to explore some more locations if I want to make the module upgrader so that I can upgrade my thermoblade or upgrade modification station. There we go. Let me pin the recipe for that. Yeah, diamond is needed. I have yet to come across diamond in the game, so that's going to be necessary to make the modification station, which I will need to upgrade my thermo knife. My knife will become a thermo knife when that is done. Yeah, blah blah blah. Yeah, I don't think I have the ability to make a moon pool just yet. Once I do make a moon pool, I will be able to customize the color and the name of the sea truck. Can't do that just yet, though. It is just the sea truck. And the sea truck runs on power cells, which you need a power cell charger to charge that is different than the battery charger. So until I make a power cell charger, what I'm gonna have to do is just keep building more power cells for the little truckaroonie. Okay, so I think this would be... Oh, hang on. Let me get back into the base. I think this is a pretty good place to leave off the stream for today. I have been streaming for over 3 hours. Can you believe that? 3 hours and 45 minutes in Fursuit. So yeah. Which is, I believe, a record for me. This would be a great place to leave off the game so that we can come back next time and use the sea truck to go around exploring, or maybe I'll do some more exploring on land, who knows. I thank everyone who has come to the stream so far tonight. As usual, I stream every Saturday beginning at 5 p.m. Eastern. You can follow me on social media. My Twitter is the best place to keep track of what I'm doing. I'm going to put the information for that in the chat right now. So if you want to get updates on me and everything else that I am doing, YouTube is not my primary platform. I am on other social media much more frequently. You can follow me on there if you'd like to keep up to date, and I always do a tweet before I start streaming. So if anything happens between now and then, I'll let you know. Otherwise, I will see you all back here next Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern for some more Subnautica Below Zero. Thank you so much for coming on by and making all of our new friends here today. Everybody who subscribed, I greatly appreciate that. I will see all of you next time. Take care.